Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm back with another video. It's Lee Casanova, and I hope everyone's doing well. And I'm going to just dive straight into the video, so I'm not wasting your time or mine. Today's video is going to be about the law of assumption, and the law of assumption is a universal law that states whatever you assume to be true becomes your reality. And what this means is for example, if you assume something's going to go wrong, it usually goes wrong. If you assume everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be okay. That's why it's important to be optimistic and to be positive. Like when people just tell you to be optimistic and positive, that's not just them talking and running their mouths. It's very important to do those things. So let's talk about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the thoughts that you are aware of. Okay? These are just regular daily thoughts that you are aware of. You are aware of these thoughts. The subconscious mind is like a storage. These are thoughts that you are unaware of. You have no awareness of them. You don't know about them. They're just there in the back of your mind, your subconscious mind. For example, so a subconscious limiting belief that a lot of us have is that we believe in scarcity. We are taught scarcity from when we are children. Everyone grew up telling us money doesn't grow on trees. That creates a scarcity lack mindset in our brains. So now we think money is scarce and hard to come by, and you got to earn it, and you got to work for it, and you got to hustle for it, and you got to grind. You got to give 12 hours out of your day, 8 to 12 hours out of your day you got to earn it. To get the money, you got to earn it. It's scarce. Everyone's chasing it. That's what we're all here for. That's the mindsets that we were programmed with, okay, from when we were young. So it's important to realize your limiting beliefs that you have in your subconscious mind, because it affects you as a person, it affects the world around you, and your self-concept. Your self-concept is your self-image, your self-esteem. For example, you cannot manifest what you don't feel worthy of. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're unloved, that you're not pretty enough, that you're not good enough, that you're never chosen, everyone that comes into your life leaves your life. That's why you don't get attached. If you're constantly telling yourself these things, how are you going to manifest the love that you want into your life? You're going to repel it, if anything, because you have these limiting beliefs embedded in your brain, your subconscious. And that's what makes you you. For example, your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions create your actions, and your actions create your habits, and your habits create you. So if you're constantly thinking negative and you're having these negative, horrible thoughts, your outer world, I'm pretty sure, reflects that. And you're human. I get it. It's okay to, sometimes have a little meltdown, but then you got to get right back to the scheduled programming. You have to change the way that you think so that your world can change. If you don't change, nothing around you is going to change. And that's the problem. People are trying to manifest lovers, money, and all these things. Until you change you, nothing else around you will change. You are the money. You are the frequency. You are abundance. That's just what it is. And there's many ways to change this. You have to change your inner talk, your affirmations. Your affirmations are just your thoughts. So your inner conversations, you have to change that. You have to change the negative thinking, the negative self-talk, the music you listen to. If you're listening to certain type of music and you wonder why you relate to that music so much, is because you're constantly affirming that by constantly singing it. You're speaking it into fruition. For example, I love this artist. His name is Mo3. I watched him manifest his own death. Every song he came out with had something to say about death and how they're trying to kill him and how all of this stuff. And then they ended up, whoever he had beef with ended up killing him because that's what he constantly spoke about. That's where his mind went. Every time he went to make music, that's what he talked about. And then I watched it happen. And I always told myself, I wish he would stop talking like that. I wish he would talk about something else. And then it happened because that's what kept coming from his tongue. Your tongue is a wand. People don't understand that. You have to speak what you seek until you see what you say. Like your tongue is a wand. So if you don't want negative, stop speaking negative, stop thinking negative. You just have to flip the switch. It's hard to be positive and it's hard to be negative. Choose your hard. Like, which one? Another example of this that us young women experienced, and some young men also, when we were younger and we had a little boy in our class or in another class that just got on our nerves or tried to bully us and things of that sort. And then we went home and told somebody, a friend, a family member, anyone, and they told us, oh, he's being mean because he likes you. He's bullying you because he likes you. And then we all grew up to get into toxic relationships with guys that were mean to us. Anybody see the correlation, or is it just a coincidence? Or was that our programming? We got programmed to think this is normal. That means he likes me. So when we were with someone that was mean to us or treated us poorly, oh no, he loves me. I know he loves me. That's not love, but that's the programming that we got. That's just one example. Another example is that I wrote down in my notes is like the American dream, the American programming. You have to go to school, graduate, then you have to go to college, graduate, pay back your debt, and then work. And work until you're 65. And we're taught that there's 24 hours in a day when there's only 12. So give a job or a corporation or whatever, or a career or a business, whatever. Give it 8 to 12 hours of your day. And so for some of you guys, it's even more. Some people are truck drivers. Some people are in the military, whatever. 8 to 12 hours. That's your whole day. And then you get the remaining part of the day. And then you have to go back to work tomorrow. And I want you to do this until you're 65. And maybe you'll be off on the weekends. And then maybe you'll get PTO with our permission, of course. And work till you're 65. Then you can retire. And then you can enjoy your retirement. That's the American programming. That's what we're taught to accept. That's what we're taught. Chase a piece of paper. So that you can be happy. So that you can get freedom. So that you can feed yourself. It's programming. It's systematic programming. Okay? And to change this programming, you are going to change your inner conversations with yourself. All that negative the conscious thoughts that you can hear and that you're aware of, change those. It's that easy. Change those. Affirm new things. We're going to call it nervous system regulation. Meditate to keep those limiting beliefs and thoughts at bay. You're going to meditate. You're going to do EFT tapping. You are going to script. What is scripting? Writing. Get a journal, get a notebook, get a piece of paper. Write it on a receipt paper. Write it on an envelope. Hell, who cares? Write it down. Script new affirmations as if they're already true. Present tense affirmation. That's what I did to get this apartment. I would write all the time. I love my apartment. I love my marble countertops. I love this. I love that. I love that I have a pool. I love that there's a gym. And guess what? I have all of those things in my apartment. And I manifested this apartment. I wasn't even working when I got this apartment. So I did the same thing for my car. Oh, I love my blah, 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 blah. I'm so grateful for blah, 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 blah. And then I would do it as if it was true, as if like I'm doing Dear Diary entry log. So I would be like, for example, for a car, I would be like, oh, I love my new car. It has a new car smell, blah, blah, blah. Today I went to Chipotle and I was playing this song and blah, 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 blah. Then like just make it real. Use your 5 senses. What can you see? What can you smell? What can you hear? Make it real and it'll become real. It's true. Just try it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So just try it. Write present tense affirmations. Write stories in your journal and make them true, because they're going to happen. Yeah, just reprogram your subconscious mind. And another way you can also do that is by listening to affirmation tapes while you sleep. Because while you're sleeping or on the way to sleep, that drowsy state, that it's called state of akin to sleep. Your subconscious mind is open to new beliefs, ideas, and affirmations, okay? So that is the perfect time to saturate your mind with the new programming, the new life that you want. For example, if you want money, that's the perfect time to affirm yourself to sleep or to put affirmation tapes on that state that you have money, that you are abundant, that you get paid to exist, that money does grow on trees, that you make $1,000 a day. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, those are the perfect times. Also, visualizing. Get into that drowsy state and then visualize. And if you can't get into that drowsy state, still visualize. Feel it real. Feel the emotions. The emotions is the key. Feel it real. Repetition. We're going to repeat these visuals. We're going to do a quick 2 to 3 minute visualization, and then we're going to loop it and loop it and loop it and loop it and loop it until it feels like it's a memory. Or you can just do it for 5 minutes, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, or 5 minutes twice a day. Whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. But you have to start reprogramming that subconscious mind. Okay? Because your thoughts create your emotions create your actions, and your actions create your habits. Okay? So I want you to affirm, change the negative inner conversations. I want you to script in a journal, on a piece of paper, whatever it is. And I want you to meditate or do EFT tapping, some type of nervous system regulations to keep that negative stuff at bay, that negative crap that we're trying to get rid of at bay. Okay? And I'm sorry that was a kind of quick video. If you have any questions, just comment down below. But let's try it for 21 days. It takes 21 days to form a new habit, okay? Let's try it and let's see what happens, because what do you have to lose? So come back to this video in 21 days and comment and let me know what's changed, what you've noticed, and please keep track of these things and drop them in, drop your experiences and everything in the comment section, and I'll respond, because I do want to hear you guys' success stories, okay? That's what we want to hear, success stories. And if you need help or if you need any advice or tips, just comment down below and I'll also get back to you on those. And again, it's Lee Casanova, and I thank you guys for watching. And if you stayed for the whole video, thank you, and I hope you learned something from this. And just let me know what you guys want to see next. See you next time. Bye.